How did you get in here?
The door?
Don't get smart with me, mister.
You asked me a question, I answered it. As long as you're here, perhaps you could answer a few questions for me.
I'll do nothing of the sort. Boy, the arrogance of you reporters.
The press could be your ally, Mr. Quartermain.
You'd have a hard time proving that to me.
You know, what's going on in this house is news. You know that.
What's going on in this house is none of your business.
My readers don't seem to agree.
I don't give a farthing about what your readers think. Where's Stella? I gave strict orders there were to be no reporters allowed in here.
But I was invited in.
Yeah? By whom?
By me, Edward.
I asked him to come.
Thank you all for coming by. This has been very important.
But there are several matters that we haven't touched on yet.
This is hard to believe.
If you would turn to page 54 of the report.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'd love to do that. We're going to have to reschedule. I must survey the park this afternoon.
Good, I'll come with you.
What?
I'm Parks Commissioner. As a matter of fact, there are a number of areas I'd like to discuss.
You're Parks Commissioner?
Luke.
Open up. I know you're in there. Come on. I know you're in there. Open up. Come on, you two, open up. Bert Ramsey, open up.
What is the police?
Just a minute.
He
wants.
the kids. Wait a minute, let me get my... Go ahead, open the door. Sorry, go ahead.
Dr. Weber, thought you get away with it, didn't you?
Wait, with what, Bert? What are you talking about?
Come on, no, don't play innocent with me. You, the accomplice, just as I suspected.
What do you mean?
Look at it. Champagne, leftovers from a sumptuous meal. And this. Exhibit A. A lot of evidence here.
Evidence for what?
A romantic rendezvous. What else? No, listen.
Oh, wonderful. Terrific. You caught
I have an
us
open and shut
red-handed.
case here.
Would you like to
Open and
tell
shut
us
case?
exactly what you're doing
I'll
here?
tell you something. You kids are all alike. You take off from the house and don't tell anyone where you're going.
The kids didn't know where we were last.
I tried to call the house. Nobody was there. I called a neighbor and asked her to go tell them where we were.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the neighbor fell asleep.
Oh, my
Great.
word. They must
Just
be
great.
scared to death.
Mr. Cop, how'd you find out we were here?
Slick told me you were there.
Slick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, excuse me a second. Yeah.
Yeah? What happened to hello?
Leslie, where are you? Are you guys all right? Where's Rick?
Just take it easy. We're at the International Hotel. Rick is with me. We are both fine.
What are you guys doing there?
We were sleeping until your dragnet rousted us out of bed.
Oh, Captain Ramsey tried to... Look, I'm sorry. I was just worried about it, so I asked him to help me out. I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. It's all right, baby. I'm sorry that we worried you.
No, all right, that's okay, but you're confined to your room for a month.
Oh, bummer. What's that noise?
Oh, that's the band. That's my band. We're auditioning girl singers today.
Again?
Well, listen, I really better get going because the band,
Honey, we're going to be home soon.
Oh, okay, well, take your time, okay? Don't hurry. Bye, sweetheart.
The band is at the house practicing. They're auditioning girl singers again, and I got the distinct impression that Blackie was hoping we wouldn't be found quite that quickly.
And here you are. Runaway parents. Every kid's dream. Now, come on.
What are you doing here? You should be out catching crooks.
I want this trash collector out of here.
I need to speak to him.
Do it somewhere else.
Why don't you wait in the living room? This will only take me a moment. Sure.
Now, see here.
Don't you think you're being incredibly rude?
That is my intention.
All I want to do is talk to the man.
Well, fine. Just don't do it under my roof.
This is the only place we can have some privacy.
That same thing goes for the rest of us, and you're disrupting it.
You know, it's funny. I was of the impression that this was still my home, and that I could speak to whomever I wanted.
May I remind you, you are a guest in this house, and I might add, a very unwelcome one.
Edward, if you want me to leave, say so.
I want you to leave.
Fine.
But unfortunately, Monica's in charge of this one, and she's invited you to stay.
Then I suggest that the two of us make the best out of a bad situation.
You're already getting the best of it. I'm the one that's being driven out of my own home.
No, you're not. You don't have to leave.
Oh, I certainly do. The spy in this house is bad enough, but a newspaper man, it's the absolute limit.
What is going on down here?
I invited Ian Shelton over, and Edward is angry about it. That's what's going on.
The reporter? Why?
To talk to him.
Well, I think we'd better talk first.
And then there's the liquor, of course. Yes, of course.
More trash cans, that's the answer.
A trash can in every pot.
Oh, we have trouble with that here, too. I've got some marvelous ideas to clean things up around here.
Really?
Really?
Well, you know what I would really like, Mr. Commissioner, is if you would write them down in a report.
I'll call a meeting of my department tomorrow and...
No, don't call any meetings. Take this, will you? You know what I need? I need it as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to need that report today.
Today?
Well-
That's not much time, Mr. Mann.
I understand. But I'm putting together a preliminary budget tonight. And I certainly don't want to, shortchange your department.
I'll get on it right away.
Well, I'll miss your company.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
The Parks Commission won't let you down.
Won't let me down. Won't leave me alone.
You handled yourself like a real pro, darling.
Oh, baby, it never stops. Tiffany, it's gimme. I'm tired of it. It's driving me
Well, I
nuts.
can't say that I envy you any, believe me.
Oh, sweetheart. Have you ever gotten yourself into something that you think you never bargained for?
Well, as a matter of fact, that's the way I feel right now. That's kind of why I want to talk to you.
Oh, wait, this sounds serious. Well, can we fortify ourselves first?
Okay.
I think if I give that guy enough money, he can turn this place into a veritable Garden of Eden.
Why would you have that reporter here?
Because it's more private than his office.
Do you really think that that man is going to give you a fair hearing?
That's a chance I have to take.
At the risk of aggravating the whole family?
See, whose side are you on anyway?
Grant, I wouldn't have to take sides if you would act reasonably.
Act reasonably? Don't you mean toe the Quartermain line?
No, I just mean act with a little consideration. We are all so tired of seeing our names spread across the front page.
Celia, don't you think that I am too?
Then why are you doing this?
Because I'm hoping that if I tell my side of the story, it might put my case in a different light for the Medical Review Board. At least it will give them a clearer understanding of what I went through.
I think it would be better just to let them forget about it.
Do you really think that by ignoring it, the memory's just going to fade away?
In time?
I don't have time, Celia. That group of people is going to decide very soon whether they are going to revoke my license to practice or not. I don't have time.
Well, couldn't it have waited until we got settled on our own?
What are we supposed to do in the meantime? Hole up here like prisoners in the Quartermain fortress?
Yes. It'll give us time to figure out what we're going to do.
No, I'm sorry, Celia. I'm sorry, but I had to do something. I can't sit around here waiting for my golden opportunity to come knocking at the door. I'd be waiting a hell of a long time.
What's all the commotion about?
Just Grant and me.
Oh, I thought I heard my father.
Yeah, he was here too.
You know, this is my one day off. You'd think that at least one day could be trouble-free. What's going on?
Grant had a reporter over here, and Edward didn't like it, so he stormed out.
I don't blame him one bit. Bad enough having a spy in the house. We don't have to go around publicizing it.
I wish you all wouldn't call Grant a spy.
Would you prefer if we did it behind your backs?
I would rather you didn't do it at all.
Listen, Celia. Nobody in this family has anything against you.
Alan, I am just so fed up with all this.
I'm sorry. Did my father say where he was going?
No.
Oh, I think I know where he was going. I don't like it very much, but it's got to be better than here. Would you excuse me?
Tiffany, this coffee is so good I didn't even have to chew it. It's warmed me up to the point I'm roasted.
Well, good. Now that we've finished, can I talk to you? You know, I told you about something, and it's, Well, Mickey, my agent. Remember Mickey, my agent? Well,
Sure.
he called me the other day.
Oh, well, that's not unusual.
It is when he calls me with a job.
Oh, I see what the problem is. You want a few days off to go down to the city and do something? No problem. I'll get Diane to cover for you at the restaurant.
Well, that's not exactly it. You see, I don't want to run the casino restaurant at all anymore.
Do you want more money?
No, it's nothing like that. In fact, I'm going to be probably making oodles and oodles of money.
Doing what?
I have been asked to be spokesperson for a series of TV commercials.
Well, that's great. What are the commercials?
You promise you won't laugh. Supermarkets.
I wanted to laugh and I couldn't.
I can't.
Oh, you mean Godzilla's girlfriend is going to push groceries?
You're not angry then, are you?
I think it's great.
I'm glad. But I mean, I'm leaving you in a very bad position, I know that.
No, baby, come on, I'll manage.
Well, you have to admit, doing little perky commercials for supermarkets is much, much easier than running some restaurant.
I heard that. If I could say a few perky little words about somebody's supermarket, I'd get out of this gig I'm in now immediately.
You mean you're tired of it already?
Oh, Tiff, I'm tired, but the truth is that I'm overwhelmed. I had no idea that running a city could involve so many minuscule details.
Sweetheart, people will help you.
Well, I know that, love, but I like to be moving, you know? I like excitement. All I've done so far is just sit in on meetings. We talk about water and budget and litter bugs.
Oh, come on. In no time at all, you'll have the routine down pat.
I hate routine, you know that. Routine makes me want to take a run for it.
Well, we'll do that. I mean, we'll just run out to some tropical island. We've done it before.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? You think we could get old Robert to come along?
Well, I don't see why not. I'm sure that he's not too thrilled about his routine either.
Yeah, I don't think Robert and I were either one of us cut out for routines.
I know. I sure am glad you're friends again.
So am I.
Well, what do you say? Come on, it'll be like old times.
Baby, you can't bring back the past.
Well, we can have a good time, can't we?
Yeah, we can have a good time. I love you. As much as I love you. And as much as I love Robert. And as much as I like the idea that you're talking about. It just, I think something would be missing.
I know.
All right, well, that's enough of this, okay? We got to get back to the casino. We're going to lay the bomb on Brock. I can't wait. You're going to say a few perky little words about a supermarket. Does this mean I'm going to get some what do you call it, a discount on bug spray?
I'll give you a whole case of bug spray. A year's supply of bug spray.
Oh, I left my sweater. Hold on, I'll be right back. And right where it is.
Darling, it's so hot outside. I have to get off. I can't believe somebody would rip it off this quickly.
We do have crime in the city. We got the fastest thieves in New York State.
No, darling, it is a park. You know that.
Jeez.
This is Chris, Phil, and Gary.
Phil, Gary,
Yeah. Sorry for sending a copy to you guys.
No problem. It's fine.
Oh, you'd have done the same thing for me, you know.
Well, we would never have to, would we?
Yeah, staying out all night here, huh?
Hey, we were in a hotel.
Oh, well, I could do that.
Actually, we may be doing it more often.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, considering what you might call the situation here, that lovely, quiet hotel is really starting to be...
Don't mind the guys.
What?
I don't mind the guys.
That would be a little difficult.
Well, it's kind of tough. We have no place to practice. We're going to find another place to practice.
Have you considered bars?
What?
Never mind.
Hey, Sonny! Sonny! He's our new manager.
Ah, that's nice.
I got the list here of things we gotta do. I got the clubs. All we need is get on the phone, get a gig.
Go, get on. Let's see what we got going here.
Maybe, we should get ready for the hospital. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have the wrong house.
Wait a minute. Are you Kathy Dagger or Linda?
Dagger? Linda. Oh, good.
Good. Come on in, Linda. I'm Blackie Parrish. This is the bad guy. This is Linda. We're going to be auditioning her today. Come on back here.
Well, there's one good thing.
Hi there.
Hi, gorgeous.
I missed you this morning.
Well, I tell you, I left just when you were sleeping, and I didn't want to wake you.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, actually. I have to work the late shift tonight.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that.
Well, that's what they put me down for.
Well, I want you to change it because they know you're pregnant.
Brock, I'm going to be pregnant whether I work in the daytime or the nighttime.
But I don't want you to work at night because it's too much of a strain for you.
But that's why I slept late.
The doctor said you got to get a lot of rest. You know? Take it easy.
Okay, I will rest before I go on.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I am adding figures. I should say I'm subtracting figures.
Figures for what?
Income for the casino. Without gambling, Luke's place doesn't look like it's going to turn much of a profit.
What about the restaurant?
Ah, it's peanuts. I tell you, I think we should pull out now.
You can't do that.
Why can't I do it? It's not worth my while.
Brock, you can't just shut it down.
It's shut down or be shut down. Which would you want?
I vote for shut it down.
Are you serious?
I've never been serious, sir. Is that a word?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You don't sound very upset about this.
No, I'm not upset at all. As a matter of fact, I think it's the best choice, given all the possibilities, and we wouldn't run it without the Tiffer. Give them the good news, babe.
Well, I am going to be the spokesperson for a TV commercial on Supermarket Channel.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it sounds like we're all in agreement. Let's make it official. Luke's place is history as of today.
Okay, I'll put it on the market tomorrow.
Good.
I have an idea. Why don't you donate it to the Historical Society? That way you have a tax write-off, and it's very good publicity for the new mayor.
Now, this is good thinking.
Not only is she beautiful, but she has got smarts.
Yeah. She gets her beauty from my side of the family.
Well, now that that's all decided, darling, I have to run some errands. I've got to dig something up for your swearing-in ceremony.
Oh, I'd love to tag along.
Wait a minute. Aren't you supposed to get some rest?
That's right, she is. She is.
I'm pregnant. I'm not an invalid.
Well, of course you're not an invalid. Nobody said that. But I want you to go up to my apartment and take a little nap or something. You're carrying very important cargo. It could be the niece or the nephew of the mayor.
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Go lay down.
Bye.
Bye. Get something pretty.
Boy, I'm glad that casino is out of the way.
Me too, pal.
Now that that's settled, we can get down to some real business, okay?
Whatever that is.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.